Oh, let's just move on to the men's Money in the Bank, which will be Ricochet versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus LA Knight versus Santos Escobar versus Butch versus Damian Priest versus Logan Paul. I literally had someone arguing with me in my YouTube comments today about how Logan Paul needs to win and that it doesn't make sense for him to be
Oh my
put in this
God.
match and not win. And I'm just like,
What do you
and
think
that
that
he
person
also
did?
said to me that it wouldn't be bad to have another part-time champion.
That dude loves PG era.
And I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and then his main reason for LA Knight not winning is that he wouldn't cash in on Roman. I'm like, but there isn't anything that says that they can't cash in on any champion. It is you are the Money in the Bank winner and you can cash in on anyone on either show. And they're like, he said that it didn't make sense because of the draft. I'm like, but this is Money in the Bank. There are no rules. We do not have a Raw briefcase and a SmackDown briefcase. We don't do that anymore. So,
No, it's
um,
nice.
I think that he could definitely cash in on Seth. Um, I'm very torn on who I think is going to win this, if we're being honest. I think that it's going to be between LA Knight and Damian Priest. That's my top two.
I'm gonna go third here because I agree with you, but I do feel a wild card brewing. And I was
Mm-hmm.
gonna wear the shirt tonight, but I'm repping BRG instead, the victorious one. Santos Escobar like screams weird win, like Mr. Kennedy kind of winning at 23, I think it was, where you're like, really, really, they're doing it,
Yeah.
but in a
Yeah.
different way on the face side of things. It. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I would not be surprised if they went in that direction. My pick is Damian Priest, just because I don't think LA Knight needs the Money in the Bank briefcase.
I would love for him to win, especially because he even mentioned it in his interview. Um, Another time that he did that, it was like, remember, because he used to be um with the $1 Million Man, so he was carrying around
Yeah,
the $1 Million belt and stuff, and
yeah.
it was like they had another match that was kind of similar to that, and he got the championship that way. So it's like money in the bank.
Oh, all right. I like the connection. I like the connection.
Um, yeah, but I think that we know, or our guess is that this is just going to be a precursor to Ricochet versus Logan Paul, whether that's at SummerSlam or whether that's like at another pay per view down the road. That seems like that's going to happen. It could also set up more between Ricochet and Nakamura because they've been doing that whole thing. To me, yeah, LA Knight because of how over he is right now, and Damian Priest, they make the most sense to me. Damian Priest, it would add a new dynamic to the Judgment Day, which I think that they kind of need. But then also, um, it could, depending on how Finn and Seth pan out, it could add even more drama between them.
That's what. Yeah, that's why. That's where my mind goes, because you want to build Judgment Day up to this massive faction that pretty much dominates Monday Night Raw. Why not have? Oh, now it's making sense, Sarah. That
What?
could be it. Could be Finn, and then you have Money in the Bank, and yeah, I just that kind of just clicked. But I would rather have Priest win and Finn not, because that creates a
Right.
different form of tension
Yeah.
within the group.
Yeah, so there's multiple possibilities there for Priest to win and what that means. LA Knight obviously winning would just be striking where the iron is hot, and that's LA Knight. So I can't really pick between them. Those are just my two picks, and I feel like that's okay to go with in a match that has what 6 or 7 guys in it. So